Good morning to all, and today we are going to discuss about our third lesson in this 23rd block, and our third lesson name is rock cycle. And in the previous class we learned about the formation of rocks and the types of rocks. What are the different types of rocks? Igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks, and its examples, all those things we discussed. And now we are going to discuss about the rock cycle. You may be familiar about water cycle, right? Yes, the same way we can discuss about the rock cycle. And first we need to define what is rock cycle. Rock cycle means that these rocks are continuously formed, and they normally these rocks are continuously formed from igneous to sedimentary and metamorphic, like this. It is a cyclic process, okay, and it continuously forms and break down into smaller particles, then again and again it form, okay. That which means that the rock cycle is a continuous formation of rocks in which these rocks are split into lighter particles, then it again forms to rock. That process is considered as rock cycle. And in your textbook one diagram is there. By looking this diagram you can easily understand about how does this rock cycle. And actually this formation of the rocks or for the changes, it will take normally millions of years. And we already learned that the igneous rocks, in this picture you can see the igneous rocks, and this igneous rock is the origin, okay. And this igneous rocks, how does this igneous rocks formed? In the melting of magma, right? Yes, from the hot molten magma these igneous rocks are formed, and these rocks can break into smaller pieces and then it became sedimentary rocks. Already I told you that in the beginning these rocks are continuously being formed, broken down into smaller pieces and then formed again. So these igneous rocks, when it's become or it breaks into small pieces, and in this picture you can see in the left side, this from the igneous rocks only we are getting the sediments, and these sediments are settles and form sedimentary rocks. And in the if we give at a certain heat and pressure, the sedimentary rocks changes to metamorphic rocks. For example, sandstone, limestone, like this sedimentary rocks under certain condition due to heat and pressure, it changes to metamorphic rocks, okay. And this metamorphic rocks, again you can see here in this arrow, there are two arrows there. Heat and pressure, you leave it between the igneous and the metamorphic. You just consider that clockwise movement of that arrow mark, okay. So here you can see that melt to form magma. This metamorphic rocks melts to form magma, and again what will happen, volcanic eruption may happens, then again there is a formation of igneous rocks, okay. The sedimentary and igneous rocks are form metamorphic rocks, and some metamorphic rocks get pulled down deep inside the earth crust, and that metamorphic rocks will melt and form magma. This magma again erupts, cools and hardens to form the igneous rocks, okay. So are you clear about the formation or what is rock cycle? Are you clear? That means the same process it repeated, okay. So in the beginning, and at the same time you can see that igneous rocks, that downward one arrow was there, that igneous rocks, it under certain heat and pressure it again converts to what? Metamorphic rocks. And some of the metamorphic rocks, it pulled down to the earth crust, then under certain means magma, or that means it again leads to the volcanic eruption, then again there is a cooling of hot molten magma, then formation of igneous rocks. From the igneous rocks we start, then at last we reaches the igneous rock. So it is a cyclic process, okay. So that's why we are considered is a rock cycle. Are you clear? And this rock cycle, when we consider about the rock cycle, it has various importance, means it will take millions of years for the formation, or millions of years for a rock to complete a rock cycle. And different forces of nature like heat, pressure, wind, all these things can cause the change in rocks to one way or another way. Okay, and we can say at the same time the rock cycle is web for many small cycles, and for example igneous rocks can change into sedimentary and metamorphic. On the other hand, igneous rocks can change into metamorphic and again to igneous rocks. So that's all about the rock cycle, and this cycle for the cyclic formation, that means igneous to sedimentary, sedimentary to again metamorphic, then again back to igneous rocks. So this cyclic process, it will take millions of years. Okay, and in atmosphere, our climate also some or other ways it affects the formation of rock cycle. Okay, and it is a cyclic process. Okay, so that it is a continuous formation also, or it is a continuous formation of rocks. Okay, and this rock splits into small particles, and that small particles become sedimentary rocks. So like this process repeats. Okay, so that's all about our first lesson. Are you clear? And the keywords that we mainly discussing about this class, that is rock cycle. Okay, and about sedimentary and all types of rocks we already learned in our previous lesson. Now we can discuss our worksheet. In our worksheet S3, open S3, here today's class we are discussing only 2 lessons. So you have to write all the question and answers. Okay, then first one, why is the rock cycle called a cyclic cycle? What does it tell us? Okay, and why does it is considered as a cycle? Because this process starts from igneous rocks and it ends at igneous rocks. Okay, so it is a cyclic process. That's why we can consider it a rock cycle is a cycle. It is a cyclic process, and it starts from igneous rocks and it ends from igneous, means a formation and a transformation of various types that we already discussed. And what does it tell us? What this tell us? This rock cycle means under favorable condition only this transformation happens. Okay, so this under favorable conditions, that means they can produce or different kinds of rocks. Then draw and label the rock cycle, that is already given in your content book. So that diagram only you have to draw. Then third question, based on rock cycle, describe the cycle of marble rock and that is formed from limestone. We know that limestone is an sedimentary rocks. Okay, and this limestone is an sedimentary rocks under this certain or under high pressure and temperature or heat. This limestone changes to what? Limestone changes to marble. Okay, so it is actually a cyclic process, or that is this means in the rock cycle. Based on the rock cycle, we can say that this limestone, it is made from the, or it is in the case of rock cycle we already discussed that the formation of that when we are discussing time, first igneous rocks, sedimentary and metamorphic. Okay, so from the sedimentary rocks, when we consider about the limestone, it is an sedimentary rocks. Okay, when the sedimentary rocks like limestone under high temperature or favorable temperature and pressure, it can changes to marble rocks, and that is a process. Okay, so that's only you have to write there. Okay, in your own words you can write. And now we can discuss about uses of rocks and minerals. Next topic is uses of rocks and minerals. And already when we consider about in this lesson, we are mainly discussing about what all the purpose we are using these rocks and minerals. Okay, and these minerals are actually, these rocks are made from minerals. Okay. So rocks are made from natural or non-living substance that is considered as mineral. What is mineral? The rocks are made from the natural and non-living things. That kinds of things are considered as minerals. Okay, and in this picture also you can see that the minerals in a rock, and some rocks may contain only one mineral. For example, marble is made up of white mineral that is considered as calcite, and the gemstone it is actually made from the sulfur. That means and for granite is made from the quartz, and feldspar and mica. So that's all about when we consider about the minerals. These minerals are actually the building structure, or means it is used, or that means the rocks are composed by minerals. Okay, and these minerals, some of the rocks are made with only one mineral, and some others they have more than one minerals. Okay, so that's all about minerals. Now we can discuss the uses of rocks and minerals. Okay, so our lesson name also to identify various uses and uses of rocks and minerals. Okay, these rocks and minerals are very useful to us. How does? We know that when we are considering about sedimentary rocks and all, we discussed about granite, marble, like these things. When we are using this all for constructions in our home, that floor is made with maybe granite, marble floors are there. So construction works we are, and building building roads. Okay, so like this various uses are there, and in this picture also you can see that. And we are using these rocks for making roads, buildings and statues, and we get mineral from iron, copper, and mainly we get minerals from the iron, copper, aluminium, silver, and from the rocks, and they give us gemstones like diamond, ruby and sapphire. Then it takes many years for the rocks and minerals for its formation. Rocks and minerals are limited in nature, so we should use them wisely to last for long. Okay, so that's also you have to keep in mind. These are very important, what these rocks and minerals. And when we are considering about these minerals are the crystal forms and are found in rocks, and they are part of rocks, and the uses of rocks and minerals depends mainly the properties of hardness, shine, strength, color and porosity. Then rocks and minerals like granite and marble are used for building materials, and soft minerals that we are mainly soft minerals, for example that chalk, powder is also means talcum powder is there, no, that we are applying or using in our face. These talcum powders also we are getting from the rocks. Okay, so that's all about the uses of rocks and minerals, and that we are using for the construction field, buildings and making the roads, and like this we are using these kinds of rocks. Okay, and one more thing you have to keep in mind, that this rocks and minerals, they are non-renewable source of energy. Already I told you that the rock cycles, that transformation from one type of rock to another, it will take millions of years for its formation. So it is a non-renewable source of energy, so we should use it wisely, or means that when we are using these kinds of non-renewable sources, in the previous class also we discussed that we should be take care. Okay, because its formation, it will take millions of years. So once it exhausted, then it will take, we feel some energy crisis or like this, some kinds of problems are there. So that's all about these uses of rocks and minerals. Rocks and minerals, both its formation, it will take years, millions of years for its formation. And what is mineral? Mineral means that the rocks is made with natural or non-living substances, that is considered as mineral. Okay, now we can discuss the worksheet. Okay, sheet S4, uses of rocks and minerals. Here you can see various rocks and minerals. Okay, then what is a mineral? Where do you find minerals? Okay, minerals we can see in the rocks, and the what is mineral? That means the rocks are made with natural non-living things. That natural non-living thing is considered as mineral. Okay, and our second question, name the rocks or minerals you would use in these cases. Give reason for your answer. A, you want to build a new kitchen shelf, so that time it is better to use granite because they are very strong, and that means it is very strong, so we can use granite for making the kitchen shelf. Then B, you want to gift your sister a precious chain whose color is bright as sun. So that normally in the case of chain we are considered gold or diamond and all. It is actually a mineral. Okay, so it is given bright color. So you can write there gold because it is we are using mineral like gold, because normally I told you that most of the metals, they are the minerals can produce the metals like iron, aluminium, silver and like this metals. Okay, so you can write there mineral such as gold. So it is having a shiny or it is bright as sun. Then see, you want a blackboard in your study room. So that is, so for that case we can use an rock. Okay, blackboard, that is by using rock. Which rock we need to use? Slate. Slate, and it is which kind of rock? Metamorphic rocks, and it is thin and it is easily situated there. Then third one, the Earth's crust is covered with many types of rocks and mineral. We should still use them wisely. Why? So that means already I told you that we are using this normally for the formation of rocks and minerals. It will take millions of years for the formation. So we should use it wisely. That is because of they are non-renewable source of energy. So we have to use it in a disciplined manner. Okay. So already in the case of non-renewable sources of energy we discussed. Okay, so that's all about our third question answer. Now we will completed our last lesson in this block. Okay, that means we completed the 23rd block, and now we can just conclude what all the things that we discussed in this chapter. First, in the beginning we were discussing the properties of rocks. Right, these rocks are very hard in nature, and we learned that these rocks, it is actually our earth crust is contain these rocks, and these rocks are mainly three types, that is igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. When we consider about the igneous rocks, its formation is actually for the cooling of at the time of volcanic eruption. So as a result of volcanic eruption we are getting these igneous rocks. So that time that molten magma cools down and it will form a hard structure that is considered as igneous rocks. And these igneous rocks means because of the climate, wind, heat and atmospheric pressure and temperature and all, it sometimes break down into small particles, and that small particles are considered as sediments, and it can settles in the water bodies for the long years journey. So that settles down and form the second type of rock, that is sedimentary rocks. Then these sedimentary rocks under certain temperature and heat, means heat and pressure, these sedimentary rocks, it converted to third class of rock, that is metamorphic rocks. Not only sedimentary rocks happens like that, igneous rocks also can change the same way. It can also convert into what? Metamorphic rocks. Okay. Then today's class, that's all about our previous class. Today's class we were actually discussing about rock cycle. Rock cycle means that process is actually cyclic manner, which means that that rock cycle, that means the formation of rock is a continuous process, which means that the rocks are splits into small particles, and that process is repeated, or small pieces, and that process is repeated, is considered as rock cycle. And when we consider about this rock cycle, this rock cycle, that with the diagram we already discussed, and these rocks for this rock cycle formation, it will take much time for the cyclic process. Okay, several millions of years it will take the process. Okay, then we learn about what is mineral. Mineral means that it is actually the building components of, means it is actually present in our rocks. Okay, and these minerals are produced, or we are getting certain metals like aluminium, iron, gold and diamond, all like this kinds of metals we are actually getting from the minerals, and they are also having various properties. Means when we use these rocks and minerals according to their hardness, color, shape, size, on that basis we are preferring it in various fields. And the main use means that we can use it in our daily life. These rocks we can use it in our daily life, like construction of buildings, roads and houses, various things we can use. And at the same time for the making of chalk, blackboards and talcum powders. So like this we are using soft minerals, okay, or soft rocks. Okay, so that's all about our 23rd block. I hope you all understood about these concepts. And in the third lesson mainly we were discussing about the new keywords, that is minerals. Okay, anyhow you have to complete your worksheet S3 and S4. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.